Moving to Birmingham, Alabama, final thoughts and relocation tips. By the time you reach the end of a Birmingham relocation decision, the picture should be fairly clear. This is not a city built on hype or rapid transformation. It is a large, established metropolitan area of roughly 1.1 million people that prioritizes stability, affordability, and institutional depth over explosive growth. From a financial perspective, Birmingham's numbers are hard to ignore. A cost of living that sits about 10% below the national average, combined with housing that typically consumes around 21% of household income, creates a margin of financial flexibility that many larger cities no longer offer. That advantage compounds over time, especially for mid-career professionals, families, and remote workers who bring external income into the metro. Employment conditions reinforce that stability. With an employment base approaching 600,000 jobs, unemployment hovering around 4%, and steady annual job growth rather than volatility, Birmingham supports predictable career planning. Healthcare, education, finance, insurance, and professional services form the backbone of the economy. And the city's unusually high concentration of medical professionals continues to anchor long-term demand for housing and services. Lifestyle trade-offs are real but manageable. Commute times average just over 20 minutes. Public transportation is limited, and most residents rely on driving. Summers are hot and humid, while winters remain mild with minimal snowfall. Outdoor access, family attractions, and cultural amenities are integrated into daily life rather than treated as occasional luxuries, which makes the city feel more livable the longer you stay. The most important relocation lesson in Birmingham is that neighborhood choice determines experience. School quality, safety, housing stock, and commute times can vary significantly within a short distance. This is why renting first is often the most practical strategy for newcomers. It allows time to understand traffic patterns, community dynamics, and which areas align with long-term goals before committing to a purchase. For families, access to high-performing suburban school districts and a strong private school network provides multiple paths to quality education. For professionals without children, the presence of major universities and healthcare institutions still plays a critical role in supporting a skilled workforce and economic resilience. In practical terms, Birmingham works best for people who value predictability over momentum, financial breathing room over prestige, and livability over constant expansion. It may not be the right fit for those chasing rapid salary acceleration or dense, transit-first urban living. But for those looking to reduce cost pressure while maintaining access to jobs, healthcare, education, and quality of life, Birmingham remains one of the more rational relocation choices in the Southeast. Moving here in 2026 is less about betting on what Birmingham might become and more about recognizing what it already is, a durable, affordable, and livable metro that rewards thoughtful planning and realistic expectations. That perspective, more than any single statistic, is what determines whether Birmingham feels like a compromise or an upgrade once you're actually living here.